What's going on, guys? It is your boy
Dumzo Danino,
and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Today we're gonna start Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal for the PS2. What's going on, guys? Today is July 28th, 2025. And as always, before we continue on, go ahead and please like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on YouTube, Twitch, Dumzo Danino, but also check me out or check out I have a podcast that I do. Check that out as well. Happy Hour Hangouts, both on Twitch and YouTube and Spotify. So yeah, guys, this is part number one. Yeah, for all the new people that are watching this, and if you guys want to get a little bit more like an about me, or get to know me type of deal, you guys can go ahead and watch this. For the returning viewers or anybody else that just doesn't give a fuck, you guys can go ahead and skip on to the actual Let's Play for watching this on YouTube. But yeah, guys, typically I like to start off with like an intro, right? But these are always hard for me because I always fucking forget the intros. If you know anything about YouTube, you know that if you have an intro, you kind of already do it naturally, and it just comes like a no-brainer, like what I did earlier. But now this whole shit is like kind of off the cuff, and just off my head. But I kind of have a script that I usually go over. But yeah, guys, again, welcome. The name is Dumzo Danino. If this is your first time here, I appreciate you guys stopping by. And like I said before, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Shit, I already fucked up. Hold up. God damn it, you guys see what I mean? Whenever you read it, never read shit off a script. Just go off the top of your head. But yeah, guys, again, the channel name is Gonzo, but everybody calls me Gonzo. You can call me either or. I really don't care. But yeah, this is a new Let's Play to Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. This game, dude, has probably been on the list of must-dos for like since I started this back in 2020. And I'm gonna give you guys some insight a little later in this intro if you guys care for it. But I just definitely wanted to start off with a little bit more about me. So I always have this thing when I start a new Let's Play. I always give 10. I give 5 random facts about me. So one of the random facts about me is that I was born and raised in the Central Valley 559 area. I know we've been getting a little bit more hype because of Aiden Ross. He continues to say that he's going to go down to his home high school or his hometown in Woodlake, which is not far at all from where I'm at, and he's gonna go and give back to his community or whatever. But he continues to cancel and push it on. But that's where I'm from. I'm legit from Central Valley 559, more specifically in Porterville, California. So if you guys know anything about the 559, that's where I was born and raised. And yeah, if you guys don't know anything about Central Valley or, you know, the heart of California, it's basically, when you look at the map, you look at the Bay Area and you get LA, and right in between that is the Central Valley. And what we're known for is producing, I think, damn near about the entire world's agriculture. I would say, I don't know the actual statistic. You can chat GPT that if you care. But I know the Central Valley is a huge provider for agricultural goods. So locally over here, where I'm from, you see a lot of grapes, olives, oranges, limes, tangerines, you name it, you know. And I've lived in LA for I think 2.5 months back in 2019. And whenever I talk to those guys about the Central Valley, it's kind of a culture shock to me in a sense, because those guys are just so used to city. They're so used to driving around and seeing nothing but buildings for miles on end. And whenever they come to the Central Valley or drive past us in the I-5 or whatever, they're always blown away by how much land there is and how much agriculture. Because over there you're driving through a bunch of buildings. Over here you're just driving through a bunch of farmland and orange fields and a bunch of agricultural fields and shit. And also too, it smells like shit. We have really bad air quality. We have really hot summers and really cold winters. So I do not recommend living over here. I just so happen to live over here because I have a lot of family that does. And, you know, we're not getting any younger, you know, so I can't just be like a degenerate child and just leave my parents here and whenever they need something, you know what I mean? So just as much as they give to me whenever I was growing up, I'm more than willing to give it back as I become an adult. And I think everybody should in general. But I mean, everybody has a different walk of life. If you want to move, do your own thing, I mean, by all means, you guys can do that. But me personally, I chose to stay for other reasons, and I don't regret it. You know, I've lived in bigger cities, and obviously the Central Valley 559 definitely hits close to home. So I don't plan on leaving. So another random fact about me is that I am a type 1 diabetic. It is an autoimmune disease that attacks your pancreas. It's not necessarily because I'm obese or overweight. Type 1 is, again, it's an autoimmune disease where your immune system attacks your pancreas, and then you no longer are able to produce insulin. But I've seen a lot of other conspiracies and scientific studies that kind of say that type 1 or autoimmune diseases there is a root cause to it, but doctors don't have the time or the efforts to really figure that out. But I am hopeful that one day there will be a cure for it in my lifetime. But nonetheless, I have enough. I have a really good doctor and really great technology on my side that it's almost non-existent in a sense. You know what I mean? Especially with technology nowadays, they have insulin pumps and these blood sugar checkers that they put on their arms, and they talk to each other. So when my blood sugar goes up, my insulin shoots my insulin, brings it down. Whenever my blood sugar goes down, my insulin pump cuts off all delivery of insulin, and it notifies me that, hey, stupid, go eat something because you're gonna die. So yeah, it's became a lot more manageable ever since, or even as far as that I could remember. I think I developed it whenever it was like 2008 or some shit like that. I think 2006 or 2008. I think I want to say 2008. So I've had it for quite a long time already, and it's just another thing I have to deal with. I don't feel like I'm any different from anybody else. I don't have any diet restrictions or anything. If I do, it's all by choice, not because I can or I can't. Now, type 2 is a little bit different. I'm not going to get into the stickiness of that one, but that one is a lot more different, and that one is very reliant on diet and exercise, because that one's actually reversible. People don't know that, but type 2 is actually reversible with proper diet and proper exercise. Another random fact about me, I am a car enthusiast. Not as much as I was back then. I do own a 2007 Mustang GT, and it's fully built, full bolt-ons with cams. But yeah, back in my heyday, I want to say like probably 10 years ago, I had that's when I first got the Mustang, and dude, I was fucking in the game. I would, do a lot of craziness as a young adult. And do I regret any of it? Fuck no. But if I can go back and change the course of history, I mean, that'd definitely be a small piece. There'd be a lot of different things during that era that I would definitely change. But I mean, hey, you live and you learn, man. But yeah, I'm a huge car enthusiast. The reason I got into it to begin with was literally because of the Fast and the Furious movie. So shout out to Vin Diesel and fucking damn, what's it? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm fucking blinking out. I can't believe it. And Paul Walker. Bleh. Yeah, shout out to those guys for really getting me into it. I'm not gonna lie, whenever Paul Walker passed away, that one actually affected me. I actually got pretty sad. I even went to his actual crash site, and it was kind of crazy to see, because I don't know if it's like this right now, but it's over at Six Flags, I think in Valencia, California, where it happened or something like that. But right there where he turned and he crashed into that tree, or his driver did, there was he crashed into a tree, and then he died in the fire. But that tree remained, and if I remember, or I don't know if it's like that right now, but whenever I went to go check it out, I think this was like 3 or 4 years after he passed away. Could be wrong, but there was a bunch of like little carvings on that tree, like rest in peace, Paul Walker. Then there was a bunch of like little skylines and things like that, like on the ground, just as they serve as memorial. And I'd like to think, and I'd like to hope that things like that still exist over there, because yeah, that guy definitely influenced a lot of people's lives, and I was one of them. So yeah, that's definitely where I get my car enthusiast from, is because of that. Not to mention that I've seen the first Fast and the Furious like too many times to count. I've seen re-releases in theaters. The Too Fast and Furious, I've seen that one a lot of times as well. Um, Actually, the first Fast and the Furious, I don't want to like, you know, hold myself accountable to this, but if I watch the movie, I could damn near recite the entire script word for word. That's how many times I've actually seen that movie. But I probably see that movie maybe once every 2 or 3 years. So it's a movie that I really like to revisit. I definitely don't get tired of it. Another fun fact about me: my favorite sports teams are all LA teams, so I go for the LA Rams, the Lakers, the Dodgers, and I'm a very huge UFC fan. So if you have anything that's well, I'm a pretty casual when it comes to ball sports, but UFC, I can really chop it up, and I know a thing or two about UFC. Another random fact about me is I love to barbecue. You can ask anybody on a typical weekend. If I'm not at the grill, I'm either grilling somewhere else or I'm eating somebody else's barbecue. But there's just something about being able to make like a lot of food for guests or like your loved ones that just really makes me feel complete in a sense inside. It just makes me feel good that I'm able to provide for people who I care and I love for, and that they actually enjoy it. You know what I mean? Anytime I invite somebody over to eat, they know that they're going to be eating good. So, but again, it's just something that makes me feel really good inside. But overall, it's just a hobby that I really enjoy as well. So now a little bit more about the gaming side, right? I just let you guys know a lot of personal things about me, but let's know some personal things on the gaming side. So my favorite game of all time, and this is probably going to show my age, but it's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I cannot express to you how many hours I've clocked into that game as a kid. I think I beat that game, well, too many times that I could remember. But I think I probably got 100% complete file like twice. But oh, dude, I fucking love that game. Anything and everything about that game, it just streams my childhood. And I actually covered that game in this channel as well. So if you guys want to see my San Andreas let's play, go ahead and check it out. It's in my channel. It's in my dude. I can't fucking talk today. Sorry guys, kind of sleep deprived, so it's kind of hard to focus. But if you guys want to check that shit out, go to my channel. If you scroll down, I think there's a playlist that has all the Grand Theft Autos that I've played, which is I think damn near all of them. You guys can check it out. My favorite game genre, it has to be like open world or like an RPG. There's just something about like free exploration and having to do or letting me do whatever I want that I really enjoy. And then RPGs in the regards of, you know, you're building specific characters and you're developing them the way that you want to, and then ultimately beating the game that way. And that's even because I know there's really hard games that you could choose a certain pathway that you like, but it's probably not the best one, and you'll probably end up struggling a lot throughout the whole game. You're gonna hate the game. But I mean, for me, it's just like the fact that you have free will, free choice, do whatever you want, and then you could build something from nothing to something, and then eventually, you know, beating the game, shit like that. The first console I ever owned was a Sega Dreamcast. I have very faint memories of it, but I do know that the first game that I ever played was Sonic 2 for the Sega Dreamcast. Again, of which I've actually covered that game. So if you guys want to see me do a Sonic 2 run, check it out. It's in the channel. I think there's a playlist for that shit as well. Let's see, my gaming style. Yeah, my gaming style is definitely I'm like more of a completionist, and I like just to explore every little crack and everything about every game. And you can kind of see, and you guys are going to see it in this one. This game, I've actually completed I wouldn't say 100 times, but a lot of times. Too many times again that I can remember, and I've had a 100% complete file on this game as well. But there's just something about me that really wants to explore every little piece of every game. And you'll see again in this let's play that you guys are gonna see me struggle with that. But I'm gonna get to the point where I'm just like, fuck it. Like I'll either revisit it on the off time, or I'll just like be like, all right, like I just won't even touch it. But I definitely try to get rid of that playing style, especially when I do these let's plays and whenever I go live. And I think I've been doing a pretty decent job, but again, you guys will see some parts of it where where I want to explore everything. So like with the platinum bolts or the titanium bolts or whatever kind of bolts they give you in this one, I usually like to get all of them, and you guys will see that. Let's see. Random fact, random random Captain Quark about me. I actually really enjoy playing retro games. Clearly, I've been doing retro gaming probably for the past year or so. I'm not saying that that's my niche, because my niche is literally video games. Let's Plays is the niche. Video games is just whatever game I want to play. There's not a specific niche. But as of recently, I've been doing a lot of retro games, like a lot of PS2 games. I've been revisiting a lot of games that I played as a kid growing up. But the thing though is, like, whenever I touch a franchise, I like to also play every fucking game in that franchise. And the thing is, now that I'm a little older, a lot of these games that I played as a kid went from having, 2 to 3 games per each franchise to now like fucking 10 games. So it's like, okay, like where the fuck do I start to be able to play each game? I think the last franchise that I had covered that I was like that was definitely Sonic, and the most newest one is this one. So I already finished Ratchet and Clank 1. I just finished Ratchet and Clank 2, and now we're starting Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, which is the third one. And we're just going to continue on from there, because the next one's going to be Deadlocked. Then after that one is the first PlayStation 3 one, which I don't know which one it is, but we're going to play that one as well. And then so on and so forth, man. And I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited because I never owned a PS3 growing up. I have a PS4, and I don't have a PS5, but I have an Xbox, which kind of sucks because I know that these games are PlayStation exclusives. So I might have to get a cheap PS5 sometime just to be able to play these games. But but that's like whenever I get there, and that's even if I want to. But definitely we're gonna play all the PlayStation 3s and the PlayStation 4s. I just don't know if I'll touch up the PlayStation 5s, which I don't even know if they're there. Hold up, guys. Let me get a drink break. This is a lot of talking, especially for these intros. Rolling on 20 minutes. But yeah, guys, that pretty much does it about like just random facts about me. If you guys want, let me know what your favorite games are. Let me know what's your first console, and let me know about yourself too. Don't be afraid to comment in the comment section. I'm open arms. I usually reply to everybody. So yeah, if there's like a random gaming thing that you like to do, you drop it in the comment. I would really like to get to know some of you viewers if you guys actually tap into this shit. So let's talk about Dumzo Danino a little bit and exactly what I cover and what my niches are. I know I kind of covered it, but it's kind of in the script that I'm reading, so I want to make sure that I cover it just so I'm not like, oh fuck, I forgot to cover this and that. But yeah, guys, if you guys are new here, all I do are let's plays. Basically that's it, just gaming content. Retro gaming has definitely been more of my niche as of recent, but it's not necessarily my entire niche. My entire niche is just playing games in general. I think one of the most anticipated games that I want to play, that I'm going to eventually get to, hopefully within the next year, is Red Dead Redemption 2. I just want to play that game so bad. I've seen so many good things about it, and hopefully I can play it before GTA 6. But the thing is like, if GTA 6 comes out and if I'm at a good spot, I'm going to put a pause to that game that I'm playing, and I'm just going to go straight to GTA 6 to cover that one. But yeah, guys, like that's pretty much, what this channel is about, just gaming. I know earlier I did mention that I do have a podcast, which is Happy Hour Hangouts. And that's a very chill podcast within its own. I'm not going to get too deep into that, so you guys want to go check it out. I think the channel is linked under this channel as well, so check it out. Then I also have another I also have another channel that is just like just content creation in general. I think I don't even know what it's called, but if you guys want to check that one out, go ahead. I don't really care. Alright, guys, so the actual game introduction within itself. So Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal This, like I've mentioned time and time and time again, this is a game that I've played so many times, and the reason why I'm so excited to play it in general is because this is another random fact, but whenever I was, I think it was like maybe 8 or 10, no, I think it was like 13 or 14. I actually tried to do a YouTube channel with one of my cousins. Shout out Xavier, love that guy. If you're watching this, man, this game is definitely, it's gonna hit the roots. Yeah, we actually started a gaming channel way back in the heyday, and the first game that we did on that channel was Up Your Arsenal. Um, so it's like it's kind of a full circle moment for me because for the longest I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel and actually start one. I just didn't know when, how, and where to start. So, I know COVID is a very controversial era, because of, like, the deaths and the vaccines and all that craziness. But during that time is where I actually picked up the controller and I just said fuck it. So I caught COVID late 2020, and I was isolated in my room for maybe a week or two. And all I did was just go on Discord with some of my friends, and I was playing Grand Theft Auto, and I would share my screen and just watch that, like have them watch me play. And then I told them, I was like, oh, I think I might actually do this on Twitch. I'm like, would you guys watch me? And they said sure. So then I started doing that, and I was like, oh man, like I actually kind of enjoyed that. So then I bought a webcam, a really shitty microphone, or no, I didn't even do that. Or wait, yes I did. I just bought a shitty webcam, and then I used my Astros with the little mic attachment, and I streamed directly from the Xbox to Twitch. And the first game that I did was South Park: The Stick of Truth. So if you guys go to my channel and you guys go to the very first game that I ever played, it's there. Setup is terrible, mic quality is terrible, webcam quality, all that shit is fucking horrendous. So, but everybody has a starting point, is what I'm trying to get at. And slowly, I bought better mics, I bought better webcams, I learned how to auto engineer myself, graphic design to the best of my ability. Like, nothing is, oh my god, it's really professional, but everything is something that I created. I had to learn. All this setup that you see behind me, I put together. So, and it's going pretty good. But yeah, guys, to kind of full circle this moment is like, if there's ever a drive and a passion that you've always wanted to do, always wanted to try, don't be discouraged from the people that are doing it big, because you're not competing with them, you're competing with yourself. So you got to be able to start somewhere and be able to build that, continue to compete with yourself, and then eventually it'll all pay at the end. I'm not sitting here talking like I'm a fucking successful ass YouTuber, but I have decent experience to where I know how to grow a YouTube channel like at a small scale, because I think we're hitting 2,100 subscribers. So I mean, it's definitely more than zero, but I remember the very first like milestone that I felt really good for was 100 subscribers. So when I hit that first 100, I was so happy. Then I hit the 1,000. I'm like, holy fuck! And then 2,000, and we'll just continue to climb from there. Okay, let's see what else. I think I'm done with the script. That way we can actually get into this game. But yeah, guys, I mean, I know it kind of went off the rails right there, but that's basically, why this game to me has so much value to me, because it's a starting point. It's somewhere where I eventually started, and now it's coming full circle back to this channel that I've grown by myself. So I'm very proud, and I just can't wait to get into it. I'm like really excited. I haven't played or beat this game, I think, since then. If time and memory serves me right, the last time I picked up this game, the last time I beat it, was when I played it with my cousin, which was fucking years ago. And then some of the expectations that I have this game, I know what the story is. I know how to play this game. My expectations is just that I want to have fun, and I hope that I'm able to show you guys how these older games were, especially if you're a younger kid. And I mean, I hope you guys ultimately enjoy. So I think that's gonna cut it right there as far as the actual intro. Fucking long ass intro. I gotta learn how to condense these shits. But the good part is, like, this usually only happens one time, and it's in part number 1. So now that it's over, everything else is literally just channel updates and things like that. As far as channel updates, I don't think I have any. I think I just uploaded the rest of the shorts for Going Commando, so you guys can check that shit out if you guys want. But yeah, guys, all right, let's get into this shit. So this is part number 1 of Ratchet and Clank Going Commando for the PlayStation. Hold on, give me a sec. For the PlayStation 2. So let's fucking go, guys. I got me fucking thirsty. Alright, so where we last left off is we found out Captain Quark was behind the Protopet, and we destroyed his whole plans, and he went to go work for Megacorp. So literally pick up where we left off, and I think that's how the story usually, or that's how the story starts. But let's do some options real quick. Don't need that. Subtitles, we'll throw that on. Sound, stereo, language, English. I don't need that. Oh, then I forgot. That was such a huge milestone for this game, because this is the first Ratchet and Clank that actually offered multiplayer. And I think dude, whenever I played this game, I actually did play online for the PS2 back in the heyday. And I want to say the servers were still up and there's still some people playing. And I was going into those servers thinking, oh, well, I beat this game so many times, I'm bound to be good. Fuck no, I got my shit clapped so quickly. Like, it wasn't even close, dude. This shit was terrible. Excuse me. Alright, so new game. No Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal, save data, yada da da da. Well, yes. Creating game same file. Alright.
My Blargian Snagglebeast devours your mutant swamp fly. Oh yeah, I bet you didn't see that one coming. Hey, what are you doing?
Check and mate.
What? That's cheating!
On the contrary, the rules clearly state that the Blargian Snagglebeast has an allergic reaction to swamp flies that last 2 turns. Ooh, it is on again.
Oh yeah, then these guys are all Hollywood now. They have their own fucking show.
Your luck is extraordinary, sir. But do you lose as gracefully as you win?
I would not know, Maximilian. I never lose.
There is a first time for everything. Agent Clank! You missed! So much for the famous secret agent.
Shocking. Bring the car around, Jeeves, and mind the ejector seat this time.
Stay tuned for more Secret Agent Clank.
Bro, Ratchet is such a pushover now.
That was terrific.
Yeah, great. Change the channel.
But the man said to stay tuned.
We continue our live coverage from Veldin. Just hours ago, the planet was attacked without warning by a terrifying alien race known as the Tyrannoids. Officials believe that an evil robotic supervillain known as Dr. Nefarious is the mastermind behind the Tyrannoid attack. As you can see, the Galactic Rangers are putting up a valiant fight, but they are no match for these tentacle-eyed terrors. Indeed, this backwater planet may be completely destroyed in a matter of hours. Darla Gratch, Channel 64 News.
How is that bitch still alive?
We're going home.
But Veldin is in the Solana galaxy. Oh no, not the gravimetric warp drive. The untested gravimetric warp drive. The one you built from Blargian scrap metal.
Coming?
We are doomed.
you were saying.
I stand corrected.
I just hope we're not too late.
There you have it. That's how this shit started. Yeah, dude, this game is bringing back so many fucking memories, man. And I've always said that this... And I've always said that, or ever since I played Going Commando, now I look at this game as almost a DLC to Going Commando. Kind of. Or like an updated. Progress saving, whatever.
Greetings, Client 91802, and welcome back to the Solana Galaxy.
Shit, okay, let's change some of the controls. Third person mode, sure. Inverted, no. No. Rotation speed, let's get that higher. I think that's good. Nah, that's too fast as far as... Jeez, that's fucking too fast. Damn, the controllers do seem a lot more loose. And yeah, I don't want the fucking heli pack. I like the thruster pack. Do I have it? I don't have any fucking weapons yet. Yeah, the controls are a lot more loose in this fucking game. I just don't like how fast the fucking camera is. It's bugging me. Okay, that's better.
These must be the Galactic Rangers.
Hey, look! It's a new sergeant!
Huh?
Here, Sarge, you can have my gun. There's too many of them! We're all gonna die!
Press circle.
Yeah, that's one thing that I really enjoyed about this game is the fact that the weapons, they have 5 different versions. They don't just have like one level up and that's it. So in the very first game, there was, you bought what you bought and that was it. In the second game, you buy a weapon, you can upgrade it the more that you use. In this game, you have 5 times that you can upgrade the weapon, and then whenever you beat the game and you go into challenge mode, I think there's still another like 10 or another 5 upgrades that you can do. So, and then the shot cannon is very similar to the blitz gun in Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it for a bulk glitch, because in the previous 2 games I was able to do a bulk glitch. That shit helped out a lot. In this one, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I've already kind of looked at a method, but I kind of don't like it. We're just gonna have to wait and see, because the method that they show in this one is you need the Vortex gun and you continue to shoot it, and then if you stand like this and you shoot one, and then if there's a fuck ton of boxes behind you, the boxes don't break. So it's kind of the same way as the Ratchet and Clank #1 bulk glitch. But in this one, you can't just hold a button. You have to continuously shoot out a Vortex little weapon. And that's what I don't want. I want to be able to just like set it and forget it. And then the fucking... The bulk glitch and Going Commando was fucking terrible. I hated that one. I still made it work though.
Am I glad to see you, Sarge? We're pinned down by that enemy vehicle. Somebody's gotta take it out.
Let me guess. That somebody is me.
We gotta volunteer. Here, Sarge, take this. We'll cover you. From back there.
Try using the nitro launcher against that vehicle.
And then the nitro launcher is basically the same thing as a gravity bomb and Going Commando as well. reason I'm not using the gravity bomb is because I wanted to get the experience for the blitz cannon or the shock blaster.
To select weapons, hold triangle.
Get it, bitch. Oh, and then the other cool thing is like they added like a new, like if you hold R1, you get a whole new face of weapons that you can use. So usually what I do is the first phase I leave weapons, and the second one I leave all of the gadgets and shit.
Hold L1 to precisely target your weapon.
Oh, and then in this game they also added the first, no, okay, so they do first person. Droppy, whatever, cheap viewers, I don't fucking care. They actually do first person, which is cool. You know, and I always told myself that I wanted to play around in first person, but I actually never really enjoyed it. And then the other one that they also do is the lock strafe. So instead of holding L2 and R2, you could walk around like this. And I know in Ratchet and Clank Deadlock, they actually kind of want you to use that, but I never really got into it.
Reverse the camera
I get it, bitch.
Options menu.
I never really used it because I was too used to using it like this, you know, because the number 1 and number 2 had it like that. So whatever's not broke, don't fix it, man. And that's exactly what Insomniac tried to do.
Maximum nanotech level has increased.
That's nice. Look at that big ass fucking ship over there. Dude, and on top of that, these fucking upscale graphics for this game look so fucking good. Let's go over here. And yeah, so if you kind of remember in the first Ratchet and Clank where you have to go through Veldin and shit to find Clank, yeah, that's Ratchet's home over there. But yeah, they blew that shit to shit. And the reason you know it's Ratchet's home is that I think there might be some stuff there, but then there's the Captain Quark wallpaper that he had. It's also quite a shame because the first time I played this game, it was I played this game before I played number 1 and number 2, and number 2 I literally played it for the first time in the previous Let's Play. So boom, there it is. So this was Ratchet's home, and I think that's the only determining thing that you could see that to get confirmation for that.
What's the situation?
The Noids have fallen back to a base in F sector. We have orders to go in and take them out. F sector? No way. Game over, man. We're all gonna end up as scrap metal.
Get back in there, trooper. We've got a planet to save.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm afraid of heights.
And then this is kind of the introduction to like the small challenges that they do. So what they'll do, you can go with the troopers. They
Stay frosty, people. The Noids could be hiding anywhere.
they drop you into like a battlefield and then you fight it out with the troopers. It's not hard, but I remember I got really fucking tired of this shit whenever I'd play them. There we go. Number 2.
Your weapon has upgraded.
Oh shit, bitch.
Weapons upgrade automatically when they're used frequently.
Watch out! They're coming out of the rubble!
Hold circle to charge up the shot blaster for a more powerful attack.
Here come the Noid dropships!
Shut up. It just sucks because in the other games you already have or have unlocked the charge boots, the gravity boots, the grind boots, and all that shit.
Tyrannoids!
But then you have to re-unlock them all over again.
The doors have opened! Look out!
That was easy.
Destroy that vehicle!
Damn! And I think after each time you level them up, they also have more
Sir,
ammo
we have a
capacity.
transmission from the president!
How are things on the front lines, soldier? Is that Secret Agent Clank?
Greetings, sir. We are here to help.
Well, this is an honor, and I see you brought your chauffeur along.
What? No. Hold on a second, sir.
Agent Clank, we must stop Dr. Nefarious. As you may know, only one man has ever faced him and survived. I've just received a top secret report on that man's whereabouts. Here, take a look.
On tonight's episode of Nature's Mysteries, we examine the Florana tree beast. Deep in the dense growth of Florana's Jambu forest lives a mysterious creature. Or maybe he doesn't. It's one of Nature's Mysteries.
I seen him run right through our camping site. He was buck naked, screaming and holding a banana. Or maybe it weren't a banana. It could be.
One of Nature's Mysteries. Legend tells that this mysterious creature is actually one of the greatest superheroes who ever lived. Shamed by his recent past, he is now one of Nature's Mysteries. Tune in and find out the answers.
We need you to find this man. The fate of the galaxy may depend on it.
Are you sure this is the guy you're looking for, Mr. President? Yeah, he seems like kind of a, wacko.
You may be right, but he's the best chance we've got. I know you boys won't let me down.
You can count on us, sir.
Oh, great. And who could this guy possibly be? He's shaped like a fucking idiot. small ass legs and big ass upper body. We took him out once. He tried to take us out again. We took him out. Here we go again. The fucking Captain Quartz badass.
You must find new planetary coordinates before you can leave this planet.
This is still all Gadgetron shit, huh? Okay. So Plasma Whip. You got this shit. N60 Storm. I'll save up for that one. I think the N60 Storm is a lot more useful than this. Okay, so I'm pretty sure in this I'm sure in this planet we can actually find some platinum bolts, so titanium bolts. What fucking planet is this? Florana, right? So there's 2 titanium bolts. Okay. I remember where that one's at. These are pretty easy. Muscle memory. I played this game too many times that I actually do remember where they're
at. Your controller can be configured with multiple button maps, including a map that places the fire command on R1. To change to a different button map, press Start, then enter the Options menu and select Controls.
Oh, I used to miss doing this shit. Yeah, sometimes when I would get bored, I just do that shit for fun. Work on my button mashing. Oh, I forgot all about that shit. So usually, when I get that multiplier, I just fucking drop bombs.
The jackpot crate multiplies all bolts and experience gained for a limited time.
wait, that's where I'm supposed to go, right? I don't want to go in there just yet. That shit was useless. There was nothing over here. Alright, let's continue. I didn't even check my mic position. That's way the fuck up there. Oh, you guys can see my mic right there. Never mind. Oh, fuck, I'm getting sleepy. How long will we going? 50 minutes? But I did like a 20-minute intro. I haven't even been playing for an hour yet.
By jumping onto it and pressing X until you reach the top.
What the fuck was that? Alright, so this is where you find the first titanium bolt. So right here they make it seem like you have to jump all the way down there, but in reality you actually don't. Let me get these extra bolts. Just do this. You go in here. There you go. How the fuck did I kill that guy's friend or his companion? He doesn't even fucking realize it. He's over there scratching his ass. Alright, let's continue. Oh, yeah, then they added these fucking weird boxes. I never liked those. All they do is they basically give you the armor, the ultimate armor in this game. Or like, you know, the best armor and then the best armor in the previous game. And then they just throw you in some hot lava. And that's it.
Inferno mode.
Yeah.
Your armor and wrench attack have been greatly increased for a limited time.
And they just knock them out like in one hit.
Between walls, jump, then press X in midair while next to a wall.
I want to say there's something over here too, yeah. But you see, guys, this is what I mean by the type of playstyle that I have. It's like, it's very completionist. It's like, I like to go and explore every little piece. But I already knew about that shit. So. Alright, here we go. So where the final battle is gonna happen. Damn, these guys can actually fucking kill me though. See, and that nanotech upgrade's kind of shit because it doesn't give you full ammo or full health like the first game did. Or the second one. Oh wait, no, this isn't the boss battle. Just kidding.
Ratchet. We have company.
Where?
Behind you.
Where?
Behind you.
Very funny. You having a good time?
You trespass on sacred ground. Now you walk path of death.
But, sir...
Path of death!
It's like Ratchet already knows. He's like, bro, I'm fucking tired of this guy. I mean, I get it too, Ratchet. I'm pretty tired of his ass too. Alright, I think I already have enough for that. Yeah, for this shit. I might have enough for both. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just buy both.
To throw your whip, hold R1 and press circle.
Can I just leave? Oh, you can. It's almost like a game show. You can't hurt those. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Fucking getting rolled out like pizza dough. Holy shit. But I don't think he gets hurt. I could be wrong, though. I don't want to try it.
To center the camera, tap L1.
Damn, I might fucking die. Alright, so right here is the second platinum bolt. Or titanium. I just don't get how they go from gold bolts to platinum bolts to titanium bolts. It makes no sense. You should have just had them as gold bolts to begin with. But then at the same time, now the bolts that I collect are gold. I don't know. Dude, they're just killing themselves. Jeez. Damn it, okay. I had a feeling I was gonna get hurt. Oh my god, I might die, I'm telling you. What the fuck? Yeah, those fucking guys are stupid. That was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, there's like 3 squares that don't get turned on. Fucking get rolled out like some pizza dough. Alright. Let's refill and fight this dude again.
Can not be.
Okay, we walked your path of death. Now, tell us what you know about Dr. Nefarious.
Huh?
Dr. Nefarious! They say you're the only man to ever beat him.
Huh?
Jeez, this guy's even dumber than...
Captain Quark?
Yeah, Captain Quark. That's it, Quark. You've had this coming for a long time.
Dead ass. That was way too easy.
So, Quark has completely lost his mind. Now what?
Just keep the mask on. He thinks you are his new leader.
Great.
incoming call.
This is Captain Sasha of the Starship Phoenix. The President has asked me to assist you.
Hi.
I see you have located Captain Quark.
Yeah, we got him, but, well, he thinks he's a monkey.
Of course. Bring him to the Phoenix and we'll see what we can do. Sasha out.
She says, of course, like she knew this. I don't know. Fucking Captain Quark just went off the rails. Probably started doing meth. Something, I don't know. Now he thinks he's a fucking monkey. Starship Phoenix, which is the central hub. And that's what I liked about this game, is that they always give you a hub that you would come back to.
This ship is amazing.
Welcome aboard the Phoenix, gentlemen.
Whoa.
Impressive, isn't she? The Phoenix is the pride of the galactic fleet. She's equipped with the latest technology. Holodeck training suite, auto vendors for armor and weapons, virtual firing range, starfighter upgrade system, even a Gadgetron VG9000 game system.
A VG9000?
Of course. With a Mavix Fireball Pro controller, VR headset, and a zero-G dance pad attachment.
Will you marry me?
Well, you've obviously had an exhausting trip. Why don't you stop by your quarters? We prepared a custom living area for Quark, so he won't get in your way. Come meet me on the bridge when you're ready.
To view the world map, press select or R3.
That fucking monkey.
This weapon upgrade features a lock-on mod. To lock on to enemies, press and hold L2 and R2.
Yeah, so I don't really plan on using or buying any of these fucking upgrades. I think they're all useless, especially because you don't have the in Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, they had those ship missions, which I fucking hated, and I think a lot of people actually hated them. And that would be the only real reason that you would even want to, buy different attachments and things for your weapon. At this point, it's all cosmetic. You don't really need them. That's why I'd never really buy any of them. And in all honesty, this one's the best one as far as the wings go. That one's cool. I like that one, but there's no way I'm gonna fucking spend 4,000 bolts on that shit. And then you can change colors, which is kind of cool too. So yeah, these are my quarters. So weapons, then. Let's see what kind of weapons I can get, or if there's any new ones. Shit, my bad, bitch. So I can get 2 more. Ooh. One time only, Gadgetron offers a special discount to all former Gadgetron employees. So basically, if you have a save file for Ratchet and Clank 1, only former... Oh, okay. So Gadgetron was from the first Ratchet and Clank. Megacorp was from the second one. Okay, so now I get discounts? One time only, Gadgetron offers a special discount to all. Well, that's cool that they actually let you use the VR system to actually test out if you're gonna like the weapon or not. And I've always liked that, and I forgot that they had that feature. I don't know what the fuck that shit was about though. Fucking beats me. And then on the top left, I know my webcam frame is covering it, but it shows the last 3 weapons you've used, and if you just tap triangle, it'll scroll through those weapons, which is pretty neat as well. And this is an armor vendor.
This is our onboard Gadgetron armor vendor. We'll notify you whenever a new suit of armor is available for purchase.
Full body personal armor system reinforced with an energy absorbing alloy called Magna Plate. Gadgetron guarantees their new Magna Plate armor system will reduce damage from any enemy fire by a full 33%. And see, and that's one thing that I like about this game too, is like every weapon has its own like description and shit like that. So look, V3 can lock onto enemy targets. See, okay, whatever. Typically in V1, they give the full explanation of what the weapon does. So Lob's high explosive charges, the nitro launcher has a short range but wide blast radius. The destructive power of the charges make this weapon excellent choice against vehicles. So, and then the same thing with this shit. Then the same thing with the items. Oh, I forgot they have the fucking crystals in this game too. Yeah, those ones. So I'll talk about it whenever we get to it, but there is going to be a lot of offline grinding that's going to go on with this game. Actually, things that I probably have to do to get the most amount of crystals. I know in the previous game I didn't do it, but I did do it for one of the desert, but I didn't do it for that ice place because I was already beating the game and we were right around the corner from the bolt glitch. So in this game I probably will, just because one, nostalgia purposes, and two, well, to get all the bolts and shit. But yeah, special. So I got a new skin. What's my skin? Old school Ratchet. Nice. So it's basically the skin from the first one. And that's what I don't get. Like, despite me playing the second one, they don't give me anything for it. It's weird. And then right here, this is the VR deck.
This is the Phoenix VR deck. Here you can train in combat simulations or practice using new gadgets.
I don't know how long these take, but let's just blow right through them. I don't think they're gonna take too long. At least I hope they don't. And I'm gonna use the plasma whip. Fuck. But this is basically here just to kind of simulate some shit. How many fucking rounds is there? Oh, this is the last one. $300 bolts, dude. What the fuck is that gonna help? I'm actually just gonna use this shit. I really don't want to spend too much time. Damn it, Ratchet. speed round. What is this? I have a minute to fucking... It's only 2 fucking rounds, dude. So now this is just wrench. Yeah, this one might take some time though. I fucking hate like the ones that are just the wrench. It's usually because the fucking wrench takes... Damn! It usually takes 2 fucking hits. Alright, perfect. Last round. Damn! That guy just punched the shit out of Ratchet. Alright, cool. 600. Hot stepper. Eight rounds. God damn it, Ratchet. And then also to the level up of nanotech, it doesn't kill the enemies that are nearby, which is annoying. Damn it. I have a fucking lot of these guys. Is that the last one, or is there still another one? 90-second Slayer. What the fuck is this about? Damn, that was fucking easy. Nerves of titanium. To win a titanium bull, alright. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I did this shit after all then. Almost out of fucking web for ammo. 4 more rounds. There we go. This is already fucking the 4th version, huh? Oh, these guys look fucking like bigger now for some reason. So now these have like a shock mod, I think. New skins in the specials menu. What the fuck? Oh, is that really all they're for? If that's all they're for, I'm not even fucking tripping off of them. So, special menu skins. Oh my god, that's literally all it's for, huh? It's fucking useless. Cause why the fuck would I want to get different skins? Cinematics, movies, intros, nature's mysteries. Alright, so what the fuck was that yelling? Captain Porter. Trophy room. Yeah, so the thing about the trophy room is that
Welcome to the Phoenix Trophy Room. Whenever a crew member is awarded a Medal of Honor, it is displayed here.
yeah, so if you finish or do certain skill points or whatever, you're gonna get a trophy in the trophy room. Are they useful? No, I don't think they're useful at all. I don't see why why I would need it. I mean, I fucking don't need them at all. But yeah, hold up, what the fuck? Yo, I think I'm losing my voice, but it doesn't sound, or it doesn't look like it's as loud as it used to be. Who knows? Or hold on, let me double check my fucking audio, guys. It's pissing me off. Because my stream is known for fucking up its audio here and there. Yo. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Not too sure. I am fucking tired though, to say the damn music. Let me see something though. Where the fuck is it? What the fuck am I looking for? Good. Yo. Oh fuck, see now that's loud as fuck. Yo. I don't know guys, I think probably just because I've been talking for such a long time and my fucking my throat actually hurts, but we'll just continue on. Yeah, we will just continue. Something else I need to look at real quick, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think it's just me, though. I think I'm just tripping. Or either that, or I just have to get closer to the fucking mic. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so the other thing that I was gonna say is that this door right here, this door.
I'm sorry, that area is restricted. You don't have access yet.
So this one, you have to beat the game at 100% completion to unlock this door.
That area is restricted. You don't have access.
And then it
yet.
has a bunch of like other little Easter eggs and shit. I'll see if I want to do this game 100%. Like I'm not gonna complete it 100%, but what I'm saying is like if I can find 100% save file, then I just load it up and then we can look through it and
These are
shit.
your quarters. I set up the VG9000 to play vid comic discs.
How do you think he got like this?
Well, the life of an intergalactic superhero can be very stressful.
Yeah. Anyway, you're telling me this nutcase is our only hope for stopping Nefarious? We're hosed.
Alrighty.
This is the VG9000 game system. If you have a vid comic, you could play it here.
You need a vid comic to play. Alright guys, so I think what I'm gonna do.
Great. Meet me on the bridge.
Okay. Well, in a bit. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is just do this next cutscene and then I'm gonna call it good. I'm getting really fucking tired, guys. But then the next day that I'll stream will be on Wednesday. So I'm still trying to stick to the schedule that I had originally proposed. But again, I just need to find the time I just need to make sure everything else gets handled properly, the shorts and everything else.
Press triangle to interrupt these messages. You could just.
Thank you. Fucking thank you.
We're losing the signal. Try boosting the power.
Isn't that the president?
They came out of nowhere. Tyrannoid invasion force. Presidential compound has been breached. Cannot hold out much longer here.
Mr. President. Dad! Are you there?
Dad?
Robotic citizens of the Solana Galaxy. The hour of your liberation is at hand. Too long have we robots suffered under the bigotry, the stupidity, the squishiness and foul stench of organic life forms. Soon, all robots will bask in the liberty and equality of my benevolent, iron-fisted rule. And as for you filthy organic life forms, you can look forward to being disintegrated. That's all for now.
Plot a course from Arcadia. Maximum speed. Prepare the dropship for planetary assault. We're going in.
We'll see you on Arcadia.
Marcadia. Alrighty. So this is like the shit that I used to like doing. Because you see, her robots are all in tune. They're on the computer. They're doing some work, hopefully. And I just come and fuck the shit up. Then we leave. We take that one bowl and we leave. But, Alright guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it right here then. So yeah, that pretty much concludes part number 1. What else do I gotta say? Make sure to comment, like, subscribe if you liked it. Yeah guys, I don't know what more to say. So in the next part, hopefully we can get a little bit more further. We'll do Platinum Arcadia. We'll continue to get the Platinum bolts, although I believe they're gonna be useless in this game. I will double check. If I deem that they're useless, then I'm just not gonna even worry about them entirely. Because in the second one they were useful because I was able to use them to upgrade weapons, and then in the first one as well. But if I can't upgrade my weapons in this one with the platinum or the titanium bolts, they're fucking useless. If they're just strictly for those stupid skins, which is dumb, but I mean it is what it is. I feel like I was gonna say something, I fucking forgot. Fuck, I'm just too tired for this shit. Yeah, we'll just wrap it right there, guys. Catch you guys in the next one. So until then, peace and chicken grease. Hope everybody's had a great night. I'll catch you guys in part number 2. Deuces.